welcome to episode 54 of the Resellers Stew. I thought today we would talk about like just little hurdles of things that affect our business, and just stuff. You know, we haven't been around in a couple weeks, so it's all my fault. I was sick, but at least we made it. We made it on a Thursday.
Yay!
Right. So, but how's everybody doing? How's everybody been the last 2 weeks?
Sick.
Man, all of the cars are covered in yellow pollen.
Ours too. It's disgusting.
Oh, it's horrible here.
It's so bad. And I took the car to the car wash, and it was just like, our truck, my husband hasn't driven it in like a week, and it's just coated in like yellow. So bad.
I'm trying to wait for that to go away because I really want to take my car and get it like super cleaned on the inside and outside because quite frankly my car is disgusting. My kid's eating the back seat and it's like whatever. So but I'm not going until all that pollen stuff goes away.
I need to clean my car too. Every time my husband gets in it, he's like, I'm basura. Huele feo aquí. I'm like, shut up. Makes me feel bad. I'm like, get out.
Yeah. That'll be all right though.
So did anybody go shopping this week or last week? Anybody pick up anything great? I did. I went shopping yesterday.
Well, tell us about your stuff because I got to pull mine up.
I went to I got to go shopping with Michael Sarber and his wife Hope. They came from Houston yesterday, and so they had never been to the Benz before. So we went to meet up at the Benz. And they hate it just as much as I do, so that was a plus. And like I bought one thing while I was there. It didn't even move the scale. Like I put it in the basket, and like the scale thing didn't move at all. And so the lady was gonna try to charge me $1, and so I just put it in Michael's cart because it wasn't gonna change his weight at all. So, but where is it? This is the one thing I bought at the Benz. It's a puppet. It's a folk manus.
Oh, wow. I've never seen a spider.
It's the coolest thing. Like, okay, you put it in your hand.
Oh, I love it.
It has its tag and everything. I looked it up, and it's still selling like, you know, after Halloween. It's still selling for like $25.
Nice.
Robin said her sound went out, so she's going to restart. But yeah, that's the only thing I bought at the Benz is this spider.
Did you go through the clothes at all?
No. Why? Why would I do that? So, yeah, no. We weren't there very long. We, maybe, I don't know. They got there before I did because I was running late. And so I guess they were there about an hour, and I think I was only there like half an hour.
Yeah.
But they're like, this is not my style. Because they do hard goods. They do hard goods. So since they don't do clothing, then it's not really, I don't know.
A whole lot to choose from.
Yeah, I don't like digging through junk.
Yeah.
Trying to find some kind of special treasure. So, April, do y'all have Benz where you are? I can't hear you. Here's nothing.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
I hear that there are bins up in Akron, and if it's what I'm thinking of, I walked in there one time and walked right back out. Like I walked in and said, nah, nah. And I just turned around and left. I think I moved a couple of things around somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not my thing. I know people love it, but not for me. I want to walk into a store and look at a shelf and be like, okay, that thing and that thing over there. I don't want to, you know what I mean?
All right.
Because I think I get overstimulated when there's too much stuff. Michael was talking about that too when we were at Savers, because you know Savers has like a wall. I didn't know Houston didn't have Savers. So they have walls like of bags, like bagged up stuff over a whole, huge wall. And you can get like over where you kind of just stop looking because it's not like it's just one bag, it's like they're stacked up. So there'll be 6 bags on one hook. So you got to kind of dig through, and there's like so many that you can just get kind of like, eh. And he said the same thing. He's like, yeah, this is kind of weirding me out.
And time consuming too, right?
Yeah, because it's like this. Okay, because I was over in the electronics section for a while. So they have the bags, like they're all bagged up, right? Where'd my camera go? There was a camera in here. And they're just kind of like all stacked up like this. Probably like 1,000 of them, But oh, here's the camera. This was in one of those bags. It's an Elf.
Oh wow.
110.
That's a good find.
Yeah.
I love that color.
Yeah, I have a Canon battery charger. I'm gonna have to see if it works or not. I don't know. Anyway. So what'd y'all find? Where'd y'all go? What'd you do?
I found something. So this morning I went to a church garage sale and I found a few books worth some money, but I also got this Panasonic electronic pencil sharpener, and I paid $1 for it. And I looked up on eBay, and I'll probably get about $25 for it, but I think my kids are probably going to want to keep it. It's so cool.
Some of those pencil sharpeners are good money. I had one that I had bought Maria. You know the ones that are like, they're really heavy and they're like wood grain,
Yeah, we have one of those too.
And I was like, it's been out, just kind of like, she didn't use it anymore on her desk. I had got her a new one. And I was going to get rid of it, like donate it when I was donating the stuff. And I was like, well, let me look this up. They're like $30 or $40.
Right. And then after I left there, I went by Goodwill and I picked up this book right here. I guess it's called Chef Variety, My Ideal Recipes. But you guys always ask me like what I'll look for when it comes to the books. Well, I picked up this book just because of the way it looked. It looked different from all the other cookbooks. Plus the binding right here, it looks really new. And it didn't have a barcode on the back. And I know for a fact it's been sitting there for 3 weeks because of the tag color. But this book sells for $65 on Amazon with about a 450,000 rake. Yeah. And I only paid $1 for it because the green tags were half off today. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I listed it right there in the store.
I listed something in the store yesterday too because the line was really long. We went to Salvation Army, and apparently Wednesdays is half off all the clothing day.
Oh yeah.
So that's why the parking lot was full, and the line was like really long. And I went through the line. Like Michael and his wife do a lot of glassware, and like plates and cups and little porcelain things. And looking through all that stuff can take a long time.
Yeah.
Because there's so much of it in all the stores, and B, you just really don't know unless you look it up.
Right.
Like there can be brands that it's not the brand, it's the pattern. That's so you don't even know. But anyway, so they were still looking, and I was done. So I went and checked out, and I was like, oh, let me be productive. And I found it's over somewhere. I don't know where it is. I found a Braun like razor replacement foil thing. It was 99 cents, and I bought it and I listed it while I was waiting for Hope to get through the line, and it sold.
Oh wow.
Yeah, $20.
Nice.
I was like, yay. So
yeah, Michael showed me one of his listings for eBay, and he takes really good pictures too.
Oh, I was asking him that at lunch. His pictures are amazeballs.
Yeah, really good.
I mean, they're just fantastic pictures. And he said that he just uses a like that they used to have a printing company, and they have this plastic sheeting that they used to use to print on, and then he uses that in 3 lights. And I'm like, those pictures look amazing. There's no way you're just 3 lights and a thing, because I have 3 lights and my pictures don't look like that.
Right. He might have said he used that app. What's it called where it takes out?
Well, he said if the pictures don't come out well, then he will do the gallery photo as photo fuse.
Yeah, just the gallery, not all of them.
But like a lot of his pictures are just awesome. So my thing fell down. So the first store we went to after the bins is actually one of the stores that I took Chad and Kim to. And I found another American Mills.
Yay!
And I didn't know if it was American Mills or not because it didn't say American Mills on it. And I just found out right before the show. Fashion Pillows, because it says Fashion Pillows. Fashion Pillows is American Mills. They made the brand apparently to sell at Sears, and then they merged the divisions of the company back in like 1989. So Fashion Pillows Inc. is American Mills. And the address that is on here is actually the address for American Mills.
Oh, it's good to know.
So yeah. So I looked this up and there's like 2 listed for $85 and 1 is listed for $125. And that's it. Money. So yeah, I paid $5.45 for him. There was another reseller. I guess they do American Mills because their name is Squish Finder. Or I don't know, maybe they collect them. But they sent me a message asking me if I had a dog, like a white dog with black ears. I'm like, I don't have anything. But now I have a cat.
Yay.
Yeah.
So do you see what Michael said in the chat? He says he risked his life to get that down off the shelf for you.
Dude,
he wants his cut.
My hefty ass almost broke the shelf trying to climb up because it was on the top in the back, and their shelves are like 4 feet across, like deep, like they're really deep. And so I tried to like climb up there, and something cracked, and so he got a baseball bat and like kept hitting it until it got over here, like over to where we could reach it. So yeah. Oh my Kika. April, did you go shopping?
I've compulsively went to Goodwill every day.
Did you find anything good?
No. I had a kid's outfit, like half of it. I had one of those situations where I was in line with the pants and someone was behind me in line with the top. And I was like, someone has to give this up. And I ended up giving up my pants. It was,
is that I think Robin, where she had the left shoe and the lady had the right shoe?
Right, I remember that.
And the lady just wanted to be an ass, and so she bought the one shoe just to be mean.
I had already, like, the pants were rung up in my pile. Like, I was going to get the pants. The brand was Jelly the Pug. I've never heard of it, but it was a new with tag. You got to look it up. It was a new with tag outfit. It looked like a dress, so it was like a long top, and then it was kind of like some leggings, but they had this crazy design on them, and it was really cute. It was really cute.
Clothes?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, these are adorable.
Yeah.
They're like very
so I almost bought something worth talking about, but instead I gave up the pants because I'm nice like that.
They're really cute. Very colorful little thingies.
They are. I actually found a pre-owned dress and I bought it and I gave it to my coworker for her daughter because they're just adorable. I would put Kennedy
really
in those.
Cute.
What's the brand called? Jelly the Pug?
Yeah.
Jelly the Pug. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Tonya, your daughter would be adorable in those.
Oh.
Yeah, this definitely looks like Madeline style.
Oh, thank you. So you guys keep breaking up. It's the Pug? Jelly the Pug?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to check it out.
Oh my God, look at this dress.
We can't see it.
Why? I'm sharing.
I see April.
Present.
I am.
Oh, that looks pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe it's just me.
No, I can't see it either. It's a little screen.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I clicked on myself. Sorry. I think Hangouts is just having an issue today.
I think so too.
They don't like us. They're like, it's Thursday. What are y'all doing?
All glitchy.
We'll only work on Tuesdays for the stew. Robin said she can't get back in. Poor thing. When are you going to do more YouTube videos? I'm going to do a haul video today. Oh, see, the chat says they could see it.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
But Tonya, they can't see you. Like, you're freezing up. Okay, there you are again. Okay.
I know. I'm having issues today. I don't know what's going on.
They hate us. They're like, get back to Tuesday. But yeah, I'm going to do a haul video later. I bought some really good stuff yesterday. I was trying to make sure that my price point was like over $30, unless it was like $1. Like I did buy that shaver thing. It was 99 cents and I knew it was going to sell for 20. And then I bought a pack of remotes. It was 2 remotes, for $2. So they're $1 a piece. And each one of the remotes sells for anywhere from 15 to 20 bucks. And remotes are so easy. Me and Brian were just talking about remotes because my stores have stopped doing like the big plastic bins of remotes. Goodwill used to have like big, just remotes, 100 of them, thrown in the thing. And it's like they're not there anymore. I don't know what they started doing with them.
Maybe they started selling them.
Well, they used to sell them. Like for $1, they were like 99 cents or $1.99, and you could go through them and some of those remotes sell for. I've sold remotes for like $40 for a remote.
Right. That's what I meant to say. Like maybe they started selling them online. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think they're just sending them to the bins.
Yeah.
So that's what I think they're doing. But yeah, I bought good stuff. I can't wait. I'm excited to list it.
Ooh, that's a fun feeling.
Yeah, I bought all kinds of different stuff. So, yeah, it was good. I'm excited. I haven't done shopping like that in a long time. Where, like, I used to do that consistently. 3 times a week, I would go to, like, 4 different Goodwills. And I don't do that anymore. So, I haven't done, like, where I hit up, like, multiple stores in one day in a long time. It was fun.
Yeah, I can't do that no more either.
We went to Family Thrift, which is the division of the Houston one. The family thrift store that we have here in Austin is one of y'all's stores. We went to Thriftland. Then we had lunch because Mike said I was starving him and wasn't allowing him to eat. And then we had to come back across town because I had to pick up Maria, and we went to Goodwill and Savers. And then they had to leave because they had a 3-hour drive back. I was trying to hold him hostage. It was like already almost 6 o'clock. So from 9 until 6, it was a full day. There goes Tonya.
Oh gosh.
April's gonna drop out. I'm just gonna have a show all by myself.
Well,
I'm just
be
gonna
ready.
be like, hey, I could talk to my spider puppet.
You might want to pull that out and have it on deck.
How are you doing?
Just in case.
I'm doing good. So, did you have any good sales?
I was just looking over my sales to see what I had. I haven't had anything that I personally find terribly exciting, but my most notable sales are I sold that last, I think it's Tivoli songbook radio. I sold that for $127 plus shipping.
Hold on, let me look you up. You know, to get across like that.
It's been like slow motion. I've been running a lot. I ran a 40% off sale last week.
I did too. I have a 30% off sale that was going on.
Yeah, I'm blowing stuff out right now. So my margins aren't spectacular, but I'm moving stuff.
And it never fails. I run a sale and then you sold your eggs.
One of them, not the good ones. Those are some of the crappy ones.
I run a sale for 30 or 40% off, and then they make me best offer.
Yeah.
Like for half of that. And I'm like, you're jerks, but here, just take this crap.
Yeah, that's terrible.
All right. So what did you sell?
None of that stuff sold for these prices you're seeing. That's the crazy thing. It's because
they're lying to us.
They're lying to you. Oh no, you're way down. Go way back up.
I didn't see anything that looked like a book.
No, it's a radio.
I didn't see a radio.
Wait, how do you have them sorted?
It's just sorted by date.
Huh.
22nd, 21st, 16th.
I sold other stuff.
Let me try again. Nope.
Yeah, it's missing. Type into
Oh,
Voli.
it's missing a lot. Look, it says you only sold like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 things in March.
Am I able to present my screen?
You should. I don't see why not.
I don't know how. Do I press something? Hold on.
You press share. It's a little arrow, the little green screen with the arrow on it that says screen share.
Oh, this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, can you see it?
Yep.
All right. So this is actually all of my sales. I don't know what was going on
It did
there.
leave out a ton of stuff.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't know what that's about. There was these diesel jeans that I picked up from Marshall's for, I want to say $40, maybe $45 on clearance. And I took a best offer on those for $140.
That's a good best offer. I would take that best offer all day long.
It was a very reasonable offer. So I definitely took that. And the thing that people probably won't see a ton of, I had like 4 of these when I started. One of them, the best one, I sent in to Amazon. But the 3 that I had on eBay all sold within a month for really good money.
What is it?
It's a radio. It's like it's a high fidelity radio. The one I have on Amazon actually plays MP3s, so it's a little more fancy than this one.
I couldn't imagine paying that much money for just like a radio.
I think the sound is incredible on those because the reviews on that brand are just great. So I think that it's like just the brand. And this is the last thing that was pretty cool was this kids Ralph Lauren coat, which I want to say I got on clearance for $25 at Marshall's, and it sold for $75. But really cute coat.
So the chat says Verizon has a blackout on internet. My internet is running bad today. It's like the planets aligning that you have to press the stop share button.
I thought I did.
Yeah.
I thought I did.
Sorry, I was over on YouTube looking at that.
Okay.
You're back, Tonya.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm on my phone.
Oh.
I can't see the chat or anything.
You're gonna have to talk louder because it's a little more muted than normal.
Let me plug in my earbud. Oh my gosh, did you see when I first came on? You guys saw my messy room.
She's worried about us seeing her messy room. Have you looked back here? Oh, I did buy a piece of clothing yesterday. I saw these because they hang up jeans like this at our stores, like sideways. Like they just hook them by the legs, I guess, so you can see the brand and size.
Mm-hmm.
And so I saw this. Like, this is what I saw. And I was like, that's weird pants. Like, why? I thought it was just weird stitching, but this is actually like a suede or like microfiber. I'm not sure which one. But they're equestrian, like riding breeches.
Oh!
Yeah. They have this little weird little tag, Bradley by Smart Pack. You can't see, it's not focusing.
Those are some sizable riding breeches.
Yeah, they're pretty big. Like everything I've ever seen that was riding was like tiny.
I know, because riders are usually tiny people.
Well, these are 40, like 46, and they're stretchy. So I would say these are like a women's 18. Which is pretty large for like riding stuff. Because I have a jacket, and it's teeny tiny. Like it's just so small. riding jacket. But yeah, I got those yesterday for $7.99. I figured I'd give it a shot.
Why not?
I mean, they're just an interesting size too. They were just big for riding pants. And I got a Starbucks mug.
I saw that in your picture.
Yeah, this one's $30. Not bad.
I've never found one yet. I still have not found a Starbucks City mug, and I feel like such a failure as a picker and a reseller. Like, I am the shame of the community.
It's always like whenever you have something that you can't find and you finally find one and the one that you find isn't worth anything.
Absolutely. But I'm going to buy it anyway. I'm still going to buy it.
You're like, oh, yay. And then you get it and you're like, oh.
Like $12 for this mug. I'll pop on that. Says the chat says, interesting about Savers. My friend did a Little League fundraiser clothing drive, and Savers only paid them $22 a pound. Why would they pay them anything? Like, they just get donations like out the wazoo. I would think $22 a pound is actually pretty good for a fundraiser, considering they get all their stuff for free anyway.
Yeah.
Mike said, you pushed me out of the way to get that mug. I did not. He was talking, looking at some plate set, and I saw it like out of the corner of my eye, and I just like left, and he was just talking to himself. I was like, bye. But, yeah. So, what I wanted to talk about today was like, do you guys I didn't do your sales, Tonya, since you were gone. Hang on, let me do your sales real quick. Because yours was really cool. You always have something neat.
Thank you.
Get it up here. Now, where did you find this record at?
I found that at Goodwill for 49 cents.
49 cents.
49 cents. And of course, came home and did my research, and I came to the number of $89.99, and it's sold.
That's insane. Like, I don't even look at the records at all.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So why did you pick it up? Just,
well, you know me, I like the way it looked, and I recognized the name, the Sex Pistols, and they must have just got, because it was the color of the week, the new stuff coming out. So somebody must have just donated a bunch of really cool albums. I have a bunch of them that I still need to get listed. So, but yeah, when I thought that one was really unique out of all of them the most. And so when I got home and I did some research, so I was excited. So I hurried up and I got it listed really quick.
I never even look at them.
Yeah, most of the time they're really old records, but every now and then you'll find a good batch.
Yep. I don't look at them at all. But then I don't look at the books either. And then you're just like Miss Book Queen, like, oh, look at it. Do you have same day shipping on your stuff?
I do.
Oh, okay. Because I noticed it says ships today if you pay within 3 hours and 28 minutes.
Yeah, which is probably why I've lost my top seller status or whatever, because I guess I've been slacking a little bit on that.
Why do you have it same day instead of just one day?
I don't know. I guess I should probably change that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I would bulk edit that right on out of
it
there.
Doesn't make any difference, like for your top rated seller.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay.
No, it's one day business shipping, one business day shipping. So anyway, so when we were trying to come up with topics earlier in the week, I had thought of the topic of like little hurdles and things that like kind of are just like mental blocks or business blocks for you that seem so simple, but for some reason you make them all complicated. And the reason why I thought of that was because when I rearranged my office, I had moved this table over here next to my desk, and I had moved a desk unit that I have over there onto that wall. And I had it like that, and I didn't realize when I moved the stuff that my backdrop that's right here wouldn't fit over in this corner. And so I just left it like that for like a month. And I haven't been able to take any pictures or anything. Like, it just totally, completely stopped my business. And it only took me 45 minutes, like, to move it all back and redo it. But I let that one little thing, like, completely stop me from being productive for, like, a month. Do you guys ever have anything like that that's, like, you know, so simple and yet you just kind of let it just completely stop you from functioning? You're like, no, just you, Deb, you're crazy.
For myself, I find that I can get bogged down in things very quickly. And one of the reasons that I haven't really been shopping and I haven't been picking up stuff for resale is because I just have way too much stuff around. I have way too much stuff around. And after a while, it makes you just feel mentally like things are closing in. And that has like the opposite effect for me. Like, it demotivates me and I can't do anything. And meanwhile, like, sometimes I'll keep buying and the stuff will keep piling up, and it's a terrible cycle. So here recently, I just haven't been bringing a lot of stuff in because I realized that I'm not getting it listed, but I'm in the process of training not one, but two people. Two people are right now working on listings for me. So I'm hoping to actually start getting this stuff listed so that I can get out and buy stuff, because that's what I love to do.
Yeah, see, I actually, on that topic, like, I just signed up for InkFrog, which apparently, like, I already had an account from like 2 years ago that I didn't know I had. And it was just like their free account or whatever. So I've been looking into that because I wanted to get like a virtual assistant to do listing for me. Because I had actually had somebody in the $1,500 room, John Hoffman, had come and wanted to know if he could advertise because he wanted to do listings for people. And I was like, well, why do you want to do listings for people? Why don't you just list your own stuff? And he's like, well, I don't have enough capital, you know, and I have like a full-time job. So I'm just sitting here at this desk. I could be, I don't know what he does. I don't know if he does security or something, that he's just kind of there, you know? And so I was like, well, let me try you first, you know, before I co-sign you as, you know, letting you advertise. And then I got all busy with the stuff I was doing with RA and Amazon and stuff. And I just kind of like neglected to follow up with that. But recently I've been like, you know, I really need to do that, because if I can just take the pictures and get somebody to list them for me, and InkFrog has staff accounts, so where they don't actually have your eBay password and all your stuff.
Oh, snap. I could use that. I'm signing up right now.
And it's really cheap too. It's not very expensive. I've been doing listings on it just to kind of check, and I actually really like it. And they are compliant with the eBay active content stuff and everything. So
that's good to know. And they've been around for a long time.
They have been around for a long time. But yeah. And they keep your listings. And oh, there you are again, Tonya.
I'm going to try and come back in on my MacBook.
There you are. Oh, you're going to echo. You got to turn your phone.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I got her muted. Oh, and she unmuted.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. So anyway, and I'm trying to get Brian to do it too, but we'll see. I want to go shopping. I want to spend my time doing that. I'm good at it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really what I want to do. I don't want to do the listing. And I have my nanny is doing all of the organization of the unit. She's doing all the shipping now. So if I have these two people listing, I have a friend in Nebraska who's going to be doing, like, actually putting it in, hopefully, probably InkFrog, once they send her the pictures and the descriptions. And that way I'm just going to shop.
Yeah. And basically, I mean, if you do that, I mean, you can set up InkFrog where they can't post the listings live, where all they can do is just have them sitting there ready to list and stuff like that. Like if you don't, because Lonnie in the chat was talking about why he doesn't trust somebody to do that. I mean, you can set up their permissions on that account to where they don't have access to, you know, doing anything outside of just making the listing. And I thought, you know, if I take the pictures, because that was a hurdle that I had even when I had Patrick doing listings, was that I wanted to take the pictures because they're my pictures and they're huge. Like pictures are a big part of your listing, and I just didn't trust anybody else to do it. And so if I can just take the pictures and just upload them to InkFrog, because they have a album area, and just upload them to InkFrog, then I can have somebody else do the actual listings, you know.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
That's what I want to do. I want to do that. So I don't know. We'll see. So how are you training your person?
In person. One of them was here last night and the other was here on Sunday. So I'm actually sitting down with them and going over items, and I have a listing template that everyone uses. It's the same template across the board, same basic information, just to keep everything uniform.
That's good. Are you going to pay them by the hour, or are you going to pay them by the item?
I pay by the item. I've never changed my pay structure because it's really heavy on incentives.
Yep.
I think that's
I think
the
if
best
you pay by the item, that's always smart. The only issue is that sometimes if when you pay by the item, then people try to rush.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you pay by the hour, then you're really getting kind of jacked on
productivity.
You can I mean, we know what the average list per hour is, you know. And if you got somebody that's whipping out 15 an hour, you know they're not going to be doing a very good job. You know what I mean? Like, because that's just not how many you list, you know. You need more time than that. But I don't know. They're also not taking pictures, so that cuts down a lot.
True. Yeah, that's true.
No, I'm interested to see how that goes for you.
I am too. I'll definitely keep everyone updated because I'm hopeful, but I'm cautiously optimistic right now.
Yeah, you should make a video about it. I bet you a lot of people would like to hear about how that goes.
I should. Maybe
you
I'll do that.
They keep asking in the chat, like, how much are you going to pay per item?
For most items, easy items, it's $2 per item. That's pants, ties, shirt, shoes, anything that you can seriously just like blow through in 4 minutes is $2 an item. Blazers, sport coats, any kind of heavy things, they're $3 an item. And any two-piece suits are $5 an item. For every 50 items listed, there's a $50 bonus, but the bonus is only paid for 50 increment, like sets of 50. So if somebody lists 75 items, they wouldn't get a $75 bonus. It's only a $50 bonus until you get to 100. Then it's $100.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's a great way to make some money if you're trying to, you know, hustle up a little extra side change.
So, somebody in the chat was talking about like psychological like blocks, and I think that's something like you were talking about with like having too much stuff around you. I was like that too. That's why whenever I redid my office, I was like, I've got to get the stuff out of here. And I know I kept saying like I didn't want it to look like a warehouse, but really what it was is that there was just too much stuff around me, and it was like this constant reminder of, you know, of stuff I hadn't done. And you know, people ask me like, oh well, how did you figure out like what you were going to donate? And it was really like, because I loaded up my car twice, and I'm like, you know, I've had this stuff for like over a year, I haven't listed it yet. When am I going to list it? At what point in time am I going to go, oh, look, I've run out of stuff and I don't want to buy anything. Let me go get one of those boxes of crap I got outside. That's never going to happen. I'm just going to go shopping again. You know, like, so I'm really more interested in just like anything new that I buy, getting it listed. I'm really not concerned about anything that I have that I've had for a long time and just never got around to listing, even if it is valuable. And I know that's a hurdle for me because I look at stuff and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like $40. I know, but I've had it for 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, it's not valuable at all if it's not listed. It has nothing. It's nothing to no one. It's not money. It's not anything. It's just something sitting there. So yeah, I'm excited now that I got everything back like to where it was. And even like the other day when I couldn't really take pictures, remember when I talked about that I bought that box? I bought this box. It was in my car at the time, so I didn't get to talk about it. I bought this box, right? It's a big box, but it opens up on the inside and it just looks like a fence.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I've been taking pictures on that. Like I listed those jelly cats that I bought in Houston when I was there. I took some other pictures using that box, just getting over myself. I think that's an issue that I have a lot of, just getting over myself, of like the perfection kind of thing. Cause it's like, if it's not listed, it doesn't do me any good. As long as the pictures look okay and, you know, it's listed, it's gone. Like yesterday, I took a picture of that razor thing sitting on top of a basket that they had at the, you know, like a wicker basket or whatever that they had at the Salvation Army. I took that picture and listed the thing. And it's gone, you know, so. But yeah, I think that's an issue for a lot of people. It's just kind of getting over yourself.
Yes.
You know? What do you have, Tonya? Like, what is one of your like huge stumbling blocks that you feel like kind of weighs you down? And
well, I will tell you, as of lately, you know, the Goodwills in Houston, they just started rolling out these changes with the sales that they're doing. And so now, like on Sundays, all the clothes with a certain color are $1. And then this will go on throughout the whole week. So, and it's been going on for about 3 or 4 weeks now that they started this. And so I have been accumulating all of these clothes that I'm not getting listed. So I have to stop. No more clothes until what I have is listed. I mean, I'll still go and I'll source for media, but that's it. No clothes.
I used to do that. That's how I accumulated all those bins of clothing, because it was good clothing. And I was like, oh, I need to buy this.
Yeah.
But then I never listed it. So it wasn't worth anything other than bogging down my brain going, I've got 8 bins of clothes I don't have listed. You know, yeah. I still have bins of clothes out there that I just can't make myself get rid of. When am I going to list them? When?
Well, for me, what I did yesterday was I started sorting. Kind of like I think Nicole has said before, like all the women's plus size clothing in one place, because I know that I'm going to use my plus size mannequin for that. Then, you know, all of the men's shirts, then I'm going to have my male mannequin out. So, and that's helped. And I feel like as long as I can get the pictures taken and they're on my phone, I can at least start getting drafts going and, you know, get things rolling.
Yeah, I already know, like with clothing, when you did your listing challenge, and I was like, okay, I'll list clothes, and I listed those 8 things. I already know that that's a huge hurdle for me, in that I don't have the setup to do clothes.
Yeah.
I was very frustrated with doing the pictures. I had a blanket on top of this table. I was standing on top of a wood speaker box thing so I could get the angle. Like, I don't have the setup for it. So it was super, super frustrating for me, because I know how the pictures are supposed to look, and I couldn't get anywhere close to that, you know?
Yeah.
And so for me to have totes of clothing, why am I going to subject myself to that? A, I don't have the setup for it. B, it's very frustrating for me. And it's just like, why? Just because they're, you know, I have to go back to that thing of like, it doesn't have a value if I can't list it.
Right. And I struggle with the same thing because like I can make my pictures for media and jewelry look really good, but when it comes to clothing, I cannot get the pictures just the way I want it. And it is frustrating.
Yeah. I mean, I was like taking pictures of stuff and I'm like, this is a really nice item and this picture looks like crap.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
right.
what do you think about that, April?
I listed, we're actually in my group, my Facebook group right now, today talking about pictures and light kits and what people are using to photograph. Mostly clothes is what people have been showing. But I've listed a lot of crap pictures this week. I really have, because I have this high powered light kit, and then my softbox kit came yesterday behind me, but one of the lights don't work.
Oh,
So
no.
I was really looking forward to finally probably having the right lights that I needed for clothes, because you do have to get it. You either have to get it just right, or you have to find like a really workable solution. One of the things that I saw today that was really impressive is somebody had a whiteboard outdoors and they were using natural outdoor light and they were achieving amazing results with that. So it can be done. But for the most part, I definitely struggle with it all the time. And it's the number one problem that I'm having in training new people, is just figuring out how to find the balance that you need to get quality enough photos to sell the items.
Yeah. I couldn't take pictures outside right now. My trees are like dropping those little furry thingies.
Oh, yeah. Mine too.
Like, I was sitting on my porch and my coffee got full of them. I was like, oh, man.
Right.
I was like, I'm glad I noticed that before I took a big sip of tree seeds.
Yeah, really.
But yeah, I couldn't take pictures outside if I tried.
You know what I've noticed that works really well sometimes too with the clothing is I will turn, like a lot of the times I'm taking the pictures in the evening time. So I'll turn off all the lights in that room and just use the flash only. And I get really good results that way because, you know, and then that way I don't have to, you know, try and fix it up in the eBay pictures, edit it there. So, and it shows more of the real color it truly is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's a huge struggle for a lot of resellers, is either they don't give a crap about their pictures and they're just like, here you go, here's this one blurry picture of the thing. Or we're like 12 pictures of perfection, you know?
Yeah. There's very little in between, but that's where the magic is.
That's where you can find a balance of, you know, if you can find that balance of good enough, you know, you're actually able to function, you know, and not stress out too much about, oh, I have to have it this certain way and I need my. I didn't realize that those furry blankets or rugs or whatever was like the standard of flat lay pictures.
Well, you know what? That's so funny that you say that because I was just about to talk about Nicole too. I was like, she takes really good pictures.
No, I didn't realize like it's actually like it was on like a suggestion thing for like listing jewelry and.
Okay, I need one. Where do I get a furry blanket?
They have one at Target, I saw. Like I didn't realize that was just like the industry standard of taking pictures for reselling. Like jewelry and clothing and shoes.
How did you find out?
It was on some like it was, God, I don't remember where I saw it, but it was on like a tips and tricks or whatever for, I don't know if it was Poshmark or like it was an official like company thing. You know, it wasn't like a reseller was saying it.
Huh.
And then it just seems like everyone has the damn furry blanket background.
Well, I mean, I've seen the furry like rugs at Walmart, but I've not seen the blankets like that.
Well, I guess it's rugs. I guess they are rugs. Or throws.
I have a request to not discuss furry blankets. We have been asked to change the subject. No furry blanket talk. I'm just a messenger.
What?
I don't even know what that is. I always just thought they would get hair all over your stuff.
Yeah, like, do they shed?
Yeah, well, I was watching like Rad Reseller, and she said that she has to keep lint brushing her stuff, and I'm
Ain't
like,
nobody got time for none of that.
I have time to be lint brushing everything 45 times. And
Get yourself a sheet, a
Fuzzy.
curtain, a poster, anything reasonable.
I'm just gonna start using Malcolm. I'm gonna start dressing Malcolm up in this stuff and just take pictures of him. Well, April, you said you had to run, correct?
Yes, I do have to go.
Well, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me. Everybody have a wonderful day and a good rest of the week. Good weekend. Shoot.
Yes.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye.
April's been doing a lot of stuff in her group in the Reseller Learning Curve. If you're not a member there, go ahead and join. She's been doing like, they have like a listing,
Oh, yeah.
a whole listing challenge they've got going on. Like every day they've been doing like different shares of, like they were doing storage solutions, and then now she said they're doing the picture taking stuff. Like, make sure to go ahead and join over there. The link is down in the description in the video.
Here's my list. I've got a lot to fill out yet.
I'm gonna do it too because I have stuff to list. I'm gonna do it. Like, I've been getting back into the groove of listing. I got really off, you know, when I was just focusing on Amazon and stuff. But now I'm like, I think yesterday just kind of rejuvenated my
Yeah, it's
thing.
good to get out.
I miss it. I miss like going and finding treasures. It's like,
you should do it at least once a week.
I really should, but I have to make sure that I'm listing if I'm going to be buying. So,
yeah.
And that's why, I mean, at least fortunately, that's when I wasn't listing, I wasn't buying anything really either. Like, it wasn't like I was going out every week and bringing home carloads of stuff and then not getting around to it. So I'm excited. I'm ready to get back to work.
Yeah.
I kept joking around and I was like, you know, I'm going to get myself fired from the reseller rally because it's like I'm not qualified to even talk about eBay anymore.
Gosh.
Like, yeah. And it was funny because Chad was actually, he said something really nice. He goes, that's stupid. He goes, that would be like a veteran not like saying that they weren't as good as like an active duty person just because they're not, you know, fighting war anymore or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of an interesting way to look at it. I didn't really think about it that way.
Yeah, I agree.
You know? Like, my experience hasn't gone away. My knowledge isn't gone just because I haven't done anything in the last 3 months. But I'm excited to get back though. I miss it. So
yeah.
But yeah. So I'm gonna, like, when we get off of this, if nobody's live, I don't know if Prof Sells still goes live at 1 or not. I'm gonna do my haul video and then I'm gonna list this stuff. So I'll have to see.
Yeah.
But do you have anything else you want to talk about? Anybody have any questions in the chat before we go? We got a couple minutes left.
Well, I'm just a firm believer, and if you're listing stuff is going to be selling. I listed, let me see, I think 6 items yesterday, and I woke up this morning, I had 3 shoe sales. So,
oh, I bought some cool shoes yesterday.
Let's see them.
I'm not going to show you. It's for the whole video.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I can't show you all my stuff. I got like I got some cool Puma boots yesterday. They were really cool.
Puma boots?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw them and I was like, oh, I got to get these. I haven't been buying shoes. I used to be really heavy into shoes.
Me too.
And now I've got like 4 pairs. You know, it's like.
Yeah. Like in a video I made when I did my February eBay sales update, I was telling, or I was talking in the video saying that, you know, I used to be heavy into shoes and I did really good. I feel like shoes are one of those things that really hold their value. When other things you get low ball offers, I get really good offers with shoes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I used to consistently, my shoe price was right about $40. It was like $39.95. Every now and then I had some that kind of blew it out of the park, you know, and they'd be $80 shoes or whatever, but generally $40, you know, was where I was at. And I don't know why I stopped, because
same here.
I had a knowledge base on shoes. I have experience with shoes. I've got all the stuff to clean shoes or if I need to do something with them. And it was like I just stopped.
We should get back into it. We should have some kind of shoe challenge or something for April.
I I have 3 pairs that I bought yesterday, so I'm gonna get those listed. But yeah, I got those Puma boots, and I got some Alegrias and some Earthies. I'd never heard of that brand.
Earthy?
Yeah, Earthies.
Okay. They sound earthy.
Yes, they are. It's very
Hippie?
observant of you.
Yeah.
Joni said she's gonna list 300 things. That's crazy, but it's not really that bad. It's only 10 things a day, but it's a lot. Like if you really think about it.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna try to, and this is something that I really want to focus on, is I really want to try to just have focused work time. And I think that's a huge struggle for me. Like I got into the habit of just like not being very productive in my work, and so I'm like really easily distracted by stuff. But that's something that I really want to focus on and just see, you know, because I know when I hunker down and I just work, I can list a lot of stuff.
Yeah, me too.
And so that's kind of what I want to do with, you know, the stuff that I have. I just want to hunker down and list it. I don't want to, you know, be coming back next week and being like, did you list the stuff? No. No, didn't. You know, so.
Right.
Because it's good money too. So and it's not like I don't need it. I need money.
We need that money.
I need money. So. All right. Did you see any questions, or can we go ahead and go? I don't see any questions. Oh, wait. Tonya, do you have a record player to check your albums for scratches?
I do. I don't always check them though. I mean, if they look good.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of visibly see if
yeah, I mean, I'm not going to buy them if they don't look good. So
yeah. Yep. All right. Dawn is asking if there's going to be a working hangout. There'll be a working hangout later today. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the haul video if nobody's gone live at 1. I don't know who does what anymore. I don't pay enough attention to YouTube. So, and then I'll do a working hangout after that. So, but all right. Well, Tonya, thanks for being here with me. And I'm sorry that Robin was having issues, but we will be back on Tuesday. To babble about reselling. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you all, and we will see you next time. Bye.